basically what's happened is that we've booked a family holiday through a travel agency online, but the travel agency did not warn us about the 6-month passport validity that some countries have, and the terms and conditions effectively excluded liability. Now, the point that I have is that if this was an in-person travel agency, then clearly they would have potentially mentioned this term and condition. But because it was a contract formed online through the internet, whether the information requirements went far enough, there was no warning. There were some terms and conditions, but the clause was hidden probably about 20 or 30 clauses in.
Alex, are you saying that you think it's not your responsibility to check passport requirements for your holiday, it's somebody else's? Is that your case?
No, my case is whether the travel agency should have brought that to our attention.
So it's so pretty much exactly what I just said. You're saying it's not your responsibility, it's somebody else's.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Just from the way I phrased that, what do you think the answer to the question is?
I believe if you are paying for a service, for example, like a travel agency, they should at least have the common decency to say, make sure you kind of check it through, because you're effectively paying them for a service. And if that's online...
You're paying them to book a holiday. I mean, you're not paying them to take... What if they didn't tell you to take suntan lotion and you got sunburnt? Would that be their fault?
But that is what a reasonable person would expect. And I'm saying that if you are booking online, surely then the difference is that there should be at least a conscious effort to bring that to a person's attention.
What if they didn't tell you to pack suntan lotion and you got sunburnt? Would that be their fault?
No, obviously that wouldn't be their fault, no.
Okay, what's the difference between that and not telling you to check your passport before you go?
That's not the point. The point is not about checking the passport. The point is to do with the validity for the country that you are going to. So that's the distinction. Yeah,
checking your passport, checking it's valid. Alex, look, I'm teasing you. This is hopeless. You don't have a claim here, I'm afraid. The law is absolutely clear. It's the responsibility of the traveller to make sure they have a valid passport, to make sure they have a valid visa. Now, if the travel agency had actively misinformed you, that would raise other issues. And there might be something there. But if they just don't tell you that you need to check your passport is valid for the country you're going to, I'm afraid that there's no claim. It's on your shoulders. Caveat emptor, let the buyer beware.